Well, it's Sunday morning, May 2nd, and we're back at base camp, Aiken, South Carolina, and waiting Kathy's mom and Sis and George to come out and have breakfast at Jenna's house. And Sis and George going back today after their trip down and trip to Tybee Island. Let's see what's going on out here. There's Whiskers. Whiskers has adopted us. Haven't you, Whiskers? Yeah. My goodness. She wants to come inside our motorhome so bad. And we have a no pets policy in our new motorhome. But it's a bright, shiny, beautiful day in early May here. My clock says it's 69 out here. So, I gotta clean that grill. I guess I'll walk over to Jenna's in just a second. I got a couple more swallows of my coffee in the motorhome. I'll go back in the motorhome. But she's like a dog. She follows me around. I can see her and call her, and she'll come running like a little doggy. Funny. So endearing. I wish we could take her with us, but Jenna would probably kill us, because that's Jenna and Trey's cat, even though she's abandoned them. Yeah. Whiskers is some kind of kitten, right? Yeah. So, this is our outside hookup. I got to do some grass maintenance with my lawnmower and out in the field with the bush hog. There's our electric 50 amp, and water, and our sewer is kind of in a strange spot, but we can still reach it. Man, it feels warmer than 69 out here to me. But anyway, we had a good trip to Tybee Island, and I don't know, it's good to be home, but I'm also antsy to get on the road again. There's Jenna's. Nice and peaceful, no noise whatsoever except birds chirping. And I don't know whether you can pick that up with the birds whistling. Look at that silly cat. Let's walk out to the field, Whiskers. Get my old Ford tractor with the bush hog, John Deere bush hog. Good. Something good about that old Ford. If you don't know, Ford stands for Fix or Repair Daily, especially with farm equipment. But you know, I think sat all winter, and I went out a couple days ago and hit the starter, and it started immediately. Surprised me. So it's begging to do some bush hogging out here. The problem with cutting this grass is once you cut it, then it grows fast, and you got to keep cutting it then. Of course, with my bosses, they're not going to let me get away without cutting grass. So as soon as I get the remainder of my tax returns done and out, which will probably be tomorrow, most of them, I got to focus on maintenance of the property. What you doing up the tree, you silly cat? Whiskers, you frisky. You frisky this morning. What were you chasing up the tree? Yeah, you are some kind of cat. Some kind of kitten. There you are. Yeah, come on. She's so affectionate, and she's wanting to rub against you. Look at her. And she'll run up and brush against you. If you sit down, she wants to jump up in your lap, and kind of a nuisance, but especially when I wash the cars, first thing she does is jump up on the hood and walk around on them. Come on, Whiskers. Come on. What are you looking for? I see that little tail twitching like you're on the hunt for something. She's playing with the straw. Give her a couple seconds. She'll be back up here. A little bit of a glare there, but got the motorhome all ready to go. But I think our next trip is going to be to Atlanta. I think it's Tuesday week, not day after tomorrow, but a week from Tuesday. Day is Sunday. To get our new window. They say they have it in for the kitchen, and a couple more things. We went, see that tape all over that holding that window in? Isn't that silly? They're going to replace that whole window. Good luck with that one. Hope they don't mess it up too much. But we went all the way to California and back with that window taped in there. It worked. All right, Kathy's wanting to get rid of her old beater. It's lasted pretty well, the old Expedition, but look at that cat. Silly cat. But anyway, an F-150 might be on the horizon. We'll see. What you doing, silly cat? Huh? Yeah. All right. Let me go drink the rest of my coffee. Yeah. I have to watch that silly cat when I open the bay doors or the trailer door. If you leave it open, she goes in. We locked her inside that trailer for a couple of days one time. He says, "Where's Whiskers?" We don't know. We looked and looked and looked. We did hear a crash in the middle of the night. She was actually in there turning boxes over. We didn't know what it was. And then I opened the door, and there she was. She was none the worse for wear, but very lucky that we discovered Whiskers. Right, Whiskers? Yep. Aggravating cat. But you are kind of funny. Yeah, you are. You are our cat now. Sorry, Jenna and Trey. Whiskers has found her a new home. Our peaceful wind chime, along with our birds. Jenna's dogs. See me coming. Annie's the coon hound. Kane is the brown. What kind of mix that is? Yeah, you got a loud mouth. Gosh. Disturbing the nice, peaceful morning. Yeah, looks like the sprinklers are working. And some of the Griswolds are here. All right.
Hello.
Hey, babe.
The Sniffers outside.
What? Hi. What is that?
Y'all cooking up something?
Butter with it's made with yogurt. Hello.
Maybe, I don't know. Joe use it.
I know Carolyn would find it.
What y'all cooking?
No, I need a hook. I need Tony to screw me a hook in there and buy one so I can hang it on the front porch. You would use this.
Yeah, in general, would you use this?
Good morning. You survived, Tabby?
Yeah.
Ready to go home now?
I guess so. Whether I'm ready or not.
Yeah.
At all, like I just keep toast playing with eggs and wow. See, and if I have a muffin or a bagel or something, I see.
Silly dogs. Miss Annie. And Kane. Nice, pleasant doggies.
She's quiet. She's not.
Oh,
And then she's got that. Yeah, like a little hound dog voice. Yeah.
obnoxious sound.
I'll let you pour the milk because I don't know how much you want.
Poor baby.
Very strong coffee. I hope you like coffee.
And there's other creamers if you grab it.
Yeah, if you want creamers.
Creamer man, he likes his. He likes his percent he puts in. One of them coffee.
Yeah.
Oh no. He said he's keeping seeded ones, aren't
Sure can. It is strong, and I don't like that strong.
Some salami and pepper jack cheese,
When we went to the,
which I don't like, but everybody else does.
you don't like pepper jack?
You don't like the
Which is
salami?
odd because he
doesn't
doesn't
either.
like salami. Oh. I would think
Trey
he'd like
doesn't either.
Yeah.
pepper jack because he likes hot.
They're a fit with the sandwich I made
really
yesterday.
was-
Where do you
That
want
was
the wheat
delicious.
bread?
You don't want wheat bread because I got a bunch of bread right now.
Put it in the freezer, because I got some. How much do I eat?
If you need some more.
Here, do you want to put it in a...
Well, we're going to take Sis and George over to the motorhome while the breakfast casserole bakes for about 45 minutes, and then we will enjoy a nice breakfast with them. So we'll walk back through the woods. Got some pretty flowers here. Where'd those come from?
Trays.
They're trays?
Yeah.
Yeah, they feel a little small.
Are they making you wear Crocs instead of your fancy laced up shoes? Well, I guess as long as you can walk with them. Kathy's taking them the easier way around. She thinks this is too rough. I don't understand that. Sis and George they have to catch a plane this afternoon at 4 o'clock out of Augusta, head back to Oregon. So, well, pretty short trip for such a, there's my favorite little kitty. Yeah, you missed me? Come on. Come on and say hello, Whiskers. Come on. You can do it. Kath.
There's Whiskers. Hi, Whiskers. I'm so mad. Yeah. Hi, kitty.
Look at her.
Good. Hello, baby. Hello.
We didn't take her cat.
Oh, I know.
Her cat took us.
Yeah, that's
I know.
She adopted you.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Has she been on your sofa?
Yeah, we turn everything up. Huh?
I'm sorry I put these on.
Yeah.
They're too small.
Oh, your
Uh-oh.
little feet, you can take them off to go in.
That's like Tony's workshop area. When I was starting to tell you in there, when we went to the office, whatever day, yesterday or the day before, to get supplies for him. And I saw these rugs and pillows.
Yeah.
And even though I don't need them, you know, we have rugs in there, we have pillows in there from the motorhome, but these were from the house.
Oh, wow.
And they've got more color. You know,
Yeah.
the other ones look like you just went to a RV lot and looked at the motorhome.
She thinks she has to make it
So
homey.
I'm gonna, so I'm gonna see if they'll fit and I can swap it
It's
out.
Tony's workshop.
Yeah, my workshop. Yeah, some of the junk I had in the house when we sold the house, and she was wanting me to give it away. I said, I'm not giving my toolboxes away.
Oh my gosh.
And my compressor, and
He said that's the stuff that would get the most money.
the auctioneer was not going to give us anything. This is crazy.
Stuff they don't, but you'll need them eventually.
Come me a landing, you can sell stuff now, right?
Yeah. So, George, we have the slide outs out, of course. And that's where our hookups are down there for our electric and our sewer and our water. We got full hookups here, so it's pretty nice. We did our laundry yesterday.
Where does the sewer go into the?
We have a
the
septic tank, yeah. A big septic tank.
Did you have one put in separate from Jenna's?
Oh yeah. And
Yeah. What do you think of this living room? Barely fit in there.
I'm gonna wash it.
it's a several day project for me to wash and wax and polish. Have to use ladders and all that stuff, but it's, you know, with nothing else to do.
We hauled them all the way to Alaska and we rode them down.
It's in the trailer.
Took a long trip.
We put all these cushions up so the cat wouldn't
Yeah,
mess
we
up
got
the.
all these cushions turned up because the cat lays all over them. The cat hair all over them. It's like,
This is the living room, George.
I had to finally turn on my outside freezer to put some of the stuff in that Gary and Robin gave us. So one side, I just got half of it on the one side for the freezer.
Is that bag supposed to be down there?
Yeah, the thing was leaking, and it's one of those ice bags, and I'm just going to throw it away. You can see right here on this thing where it was leaking. And so, anyway. Yeah, my big Ford tractor. It is big. 90 horsepower tractor, 4-wheel drive in the woods. We measured, but we were concerned about this thing fitting. We were so happy when we got it in and got all the slides out because we didn't know whether the slides were going to hit or not.
take care of and just bring color in here.
What do you think, George?
Yeah, pretty fancy.
Very nice.
We turned some lights on. I want to see it better.
Well, living room, kitchen,
Dining room.
dining room.
Yeah.
So,
Put up here. Tony can put that TV. It would have the GPS up there if he wanted it. On that big one.
and this TV does go down, and it's a window behind
Yeah,
it.
show them how your
But-
shades work. Where's your phone?
He can do everything from his
Yeah,
phone. If he was at Jack's
Well,
house,
this
he could
is
turn the lights on here.
If I got internet connection on the motorhome, I can check temperatures and lights and
And this
you know.
is like an iPad that works everything. Like if this is why we are still asleep at 8:40 p.m. or a.m.
See these?
Oh,
Remote.
the plants. Right, the plants.
Yeah, I see them. She's got plants here, so I'll bring this over. The kitty wants to come in.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
But watch when I turn the lights off. This is why you woke us up.
Oh, wow. This is dark in here. I mean, that's good for
You
sleeping.
get good sleep, yeah. And especially like if we have the windows open and it's a cool night and it's pitch black. And
Our house downtown, Aiken, was nice, but it was right on the corner right downtown. Even though it was like 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, it was like a racetrack. You know, late at night it wasn't so bad, but usually by the time you want to go to sleep is when all the traffic's coming through there.
The right next to
And I guess you can get used to it, but it's really a big difference.
This is so quiet.
It's really a big difference out here in the middle of nowhere with, and under the barn here with full hookups. It's so peaceful.
Yeah. You want to go see the rest?
So so when we
Give the tour.
close it up, you know, this gets tucked in and there isn't much room to walk between the couches, but you can get through to go to the bathroom.
There's a bathroom.
Yeah.
And-
Pantry. I want Tony to build me or buy me whatever it takes drawers.
Well, we got one on the very bottom, but
Pantry too.
Yeah, because there's the, you know,
Yeah,
this-
those.
and George,
That's the
but it's
roll-up.
just the one.
This is the
this is my bathroom.
Yeah, here's Tony. Let me get out of your way.
Yeah, you can buy those Revishaw.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Our other motorhome only had one bath. This has
You know, when
bath
you
and a half, which is nice.
You lose a little
but
space,
it's so much.
The commodes have what they call macerators on them, which chews everything up like a grinder, garbage disposal. And we also have a macerator on the dump. And it's all push button. We don't have to pull any levers or anything. So once we're hooked up, I just hit a button and it does all the draining and all. And it also macerates as it goes. It can shoot it over 100 feet. You can hook a water hose up to it and the macerator it'll go uphill, whatever, which is a pretty nice feature, I guess. We never had to use it. This is a king bed. And, she can adjust her side, and I can adjust mine for.
air mattress, yeah. And there's storage
Oh, wow.
underneath.
I forgot.
Winter
Yeah.
coats and files. And
What
central
is
bath.
that?
That's the bed.
To raise or lower it? Or is
Oh,
it
I
just
think
a-
it's the sleep air number thing, whatever they call it. I'd have rather had a Tempur-Pedic myself, but
But you like this one, okay?
oh yeah, this is comfortable. Our other one the old one was a sleep number, and I hated it.
And George,
This one works, but-
here's a washer and dryer, which we use a lot. I mean, we wash 5 or 6 loads of clothes yesterday. Yeah. And then Kathy's bath, which is a nice shower.
Oh yeah.
It's got, a couple of different heads, and it's nice. It has we use our diesel for a lot of the heating, the floor heat, and the regular heat, and the hot water. It also has electric, but if you want continuous hot water, we turn what's called aqua hot on, and it'll give you continuous hot water. And then her bath and her commode, whatever, and then master closet. It's master activated. The lights are motion lights, so you just have to stick your hand up there and they'll come on. So, got everything we need, but did Sissy see our washer dryer here?
I did.
You saw that.
I was on the tour.
Oh, you came when we first got it. Okay.
Yeah.
November.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn these lights off here.
But this area maybe not. Oh no, there's a hidden thing behind this TV, George. Come on this side.
Yeah.
My jewels and the safe.
Passports and
But isn't that pretty neat? No one would know it's there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Either.
That's where if we had it gone, we'd put it again.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You can't really carry it. I think in a different state you go through, right?
Yeah, we're
Pretty
just
nice,
like,
huh?
sometimes we think for protection it'd be nice.
Those seats recline. The 2 seats up front actually have heat and cool, and they'll swivel around also.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're staying somewhere, you can turn those seats around and it's like a living room more, but.
And then this TV will go up and down, like Kathy's already said, but it's got a window out there. Of course, our view's not the best inside the barn.
No.
What do you think, George? Can we live in one of these? Boy, you'd have to downsize all the stuff.
Got a bed, a bathroom,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and recliners and a TV. It's like,
Let's see.
Yeah.
Alexa, who are the Griswolds?
The Griswolds are a dysfunctional family known as the Peaskies, also members of the K, I, A, Club, including Jackie, Kathy, Sis and George, Billy and Cheryl, and Gloria. Their hero is Clark Griswold and his crazy cousin, Eddie.
Okay.
How did you
So I
get
got
her
a
to
smart.
answer you?
He and Jenna will sleep on this, you know, it'll
Yeah,
have to be
yeah,
pulled
then-
out.
Yeah.
But we'll have the slides
When
out
are you going to Modoc?
end of July,
Oh, so the Maine would, the Minnesota would be the first
the
one.
first trip.
Our next semi-trip is to Atlanta week from this Tuesday, just to get some already work done. We might stay a day or two at the state park there. They call it Prison something State Park.
Prison? I know, isn't it something?
It's
the
a
word
we
prison
haven't
doesn't
stayed there yet, but it on the internet it looks like a pretty nice little state park. Maybe go up early and stay at State Park and then go over to NRV and spend the night in their parking lot.
You gotta get your door fixed.
Our window, yeah.
The door too, Kathy was saying.
Yeah.
hangs up.
So when you go there, you leave the motorhome, you sleep in it?
Yeah,
While they,
yeah.
Then you get out of the way while they
They
work
come
on
and
it.
get it. in the
We'll take our
morning,
Jeep
have the
and
Jeep,
maybe do a
go
little
do whatever you
go to the
want.
mall or whatever
Yeah.
while they're working.
Do they just
And like
stay
last
home?
time, they didn't get us out by the end of the first day. So they said, if you want to, you can just sleep in the
Oh,
huge
And it was a
building,
big-
which was nice because it stormed.
It was a big
Wind
storm.
And, you know,
What
And
did
we
they
were
have
inside
for
the
sleeping?
shop.
no meaning we
Oh,
come
you
back in
sleep
and
in-
sleep in our own
Oh,
motorhome
yeah,
again.
yeah.
All the workers go away and you're just in this big, it's kind of weird because you
Yeah.
can walk around and look at everybody,
Everybody
else's
else's
motorhomes.
they
and-
would have tools or something. You would think
oh yeah,
they'd be
laying
worried.
all over.
Yeah.
We thought they had some motorhomes on the lot. They had a couple Cornerstones like this one on the lot for sale. But then she looked at Class B's, little van types that she thought they had for sale. They were open, but they didn't. They belonged to people. They were there for service. And Kathy was going in them.
Nobody was in them.
We thought they had. We thought they were for sale. We were there, and they had everything locked up. We were the only ones there, so we walked around. And so she,
As soon as you see
if there's
the
an
first
unlocked
building,
door and
it's
open
all
window,
bad.
she's going to go through it.
She's breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
And we were in
They
one.
have cameras on you.
We were in New Cornerstone, and we didn't know it that there was still a salesman in the dealership. So we were inside. And he came and locked
in the
it
back without
while we were inside.
Oh, no.
I heard the door close because it was open, and
We're like, what was that?
and I said, "What was that?" So when I got up there, the door was locked. So I unlocked it from the inside and opened it, and the alarm went off. Bells and whistles.
Oh, my
It was
gosh.
screaming. And luckily, he was still in his car and heard it and came back. And I said, "You caught us." He was laughing, and he had to go in and get the keys to turn
Oh
off
my
I think
gosh.
he'd have-
the alarm.
well, but it was dark and we were like
But you
checking out
think
the
that
back.
isn't that funny? They'd have the alarm when it's in the building and locked. The building is locked up.
Well, no, it's
was
automatic.
outside.
Like it was a Cornerstone. Like it's automatic. It sets off the alarm. We've never set this one off, but if somebody breaks in, it'll go off. Man, it was loud too.
Well, that was
All
good to
kind of,
know.
yeah. But it was a different floor plan, and we were just looking at it. We had no second thoughts about our floor plan.
Said the temperature for the living room, you could put it at 72. Temperature for the kitchen.
74.
It's
But
right
here,
there.
10 feet away.
But temperature is always colder or hotter, but it must be coming.
Yeah, it's
from
through the big
sensor-
windshield
the sensor
and the
must be
door.
somewhere over here.
It's up
where-
there, babe. It's up there, right up there. See it?
Oh, okay.
And
Because if it's hot outside, this room's hotter. Which
Oh,
yeah, when it cools down, I have to set that one 2-3 degrees higher than the other ones because it will run continuously if you don't. It seems to anyway.
a lot of storage, George. All the cabinets, that they have. It's really nice.
yeah, it's amazing. Even clothes. I said to Tony, the end of June will be a year we've been living in a motorhome, not this one particularly, but. And I said to Tony, I look at my closet, and I bet you I haven't worn 2/3 of the hanging stuff. And I don't know if it's because every time I go to wear it, I don't have the right bottom. I said that's like a project on my to-do list is to drag out all of our clothes and see what
And
we
sort
haven't, and old, stuff that, I can wear that a little while
Well,
later,
we started, with the house downsizing and purging everything, and I thought we got rid of 95% of our junk, and then we move in here, and we have overflow in the attic at the office, and then this trailer out here. But still, when we go through everything, it seems like we still need to purge here. Every few months, we need to go and just take stuff out that you haven't used. Because when we go on a long trip, say long trip, but a couple months, 6 weeks, 2 months cross country or whatever, we don't use hardly anything. I got a couple pairs of shoes that I wear, usually one for hiking and one for in and out of the motorhome. And Kathy has like 25 pairs of shoes, and she'll pull 1 or 2 pairs out. But and then our fancy clothes, we never touch. You know, I like just wear shorts, casual shirt. But when it gets rainy or whatever, I got one raincoat that I like to wear and a hat. I got 4 or 5 hats now. I usually just wear 1 or 2 hats.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can
No, and
still...
that's out west. I used almost every jacket for different.
Yeah,
You know, I have one that I wear when it's under 40, and I wear or under 50, and I have one that I wear when it's under 60.
Yeah, I saw it in the videos. I thought, oh, you had your big
That
warm
big parka thing, yeah.
thing. It looked like,
She's still got to find her a feminine hat, a cowboy. She's got several, like, she's got one that when we went to a safari in Africa, she said, well, they gave us hats to wear. She thinks she's got to get a real feminine brim type hat, like a cowgirl hat, and she hasn't found one yet, which goes against the functionality. I mean, she gets something that works for sun and wind and all.
No,
It doesn't look good.
I want a hat that has this.
oh yeah.
You know, like
Well,
a
so it won't
kayaking
blow
hat,
off,
but
yeah.
But I want to be able to wear it when I'm not kayaking too, like on a hike.
Well, that
So I'm
hat
trying
I
to
used
find-
of Cheryl's. You were gone already, and it's called a lanai hat. It's from Sunday Morning or something company.
Yeah.
But they have all. You should look on their
Lot of-
site. They have a lot of
Oh,
hats.
okay.
But this one had like wire mesh. I don't know what you call it. You can shape the brim, and it was just it was
Really?
When you
dressy.
smash it up and pack it away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, that was the oldest restaurant in Europe, in Salzburg,
Picture of it,
Austria,
but it's-
believe
I
it or
don't know if
not.
it's fancy or just
Back
too
in the
fancy,
day.
if you would want something like, but they have all different styles. Some have the really long
Thing
brim
to
in the back
protect
for
your
your neck
neck.
and the wind or whatever,
Yeah.
and then some have the bigger. But this one had a 4-inch or so or 3 all the way around, and it crushes. You could crush it.
That's neat.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to look at that.
Because the
George?
baseball type hats, if it's real windy out west, it'll
They-
just
and this
flop.
has the
George
little-
is comfortable.
He's,
Yeah.
he's gonna. Yeah.
You wish your seat in the airplane was that nice?
Yeah. But it has that, the little strings are
Extra
tight. That,
first class.
Yeah.
that's like the premium first class.
And it used to be years ago, we could do what my mom and I did on the way to China. We showed up at the gate in San Francisco and said, do you have any first class seats available to upgrade? And they said yes, $500, which we were like, for that long of a flight, we did it. And, oh my God, I think I slept 7.5 hours,
Oh, wow.
and we had a different menu and real utensils and your own tea. I mean, it was, I should have never tasted that.
Now you can't. Yeah.
Now, when you
No.
go, you can rarely find one. And the
No.
one time Tony and I coming back from Africa, we
From
checked,
Tanzania,
and they
yeah.
said yes, and I'm thinking
We were in Amsterdam. We're going there.
$11,000 each.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
For like an 8-hour flight.
Oh, no.
They just they must be outright. $500 or $600 is one thing, but 11 or 12,000. That's
1,000.
yeah. They had seats, yeah, and that's okay. Can we upgrade? Yeah, for 11,000 something and change per person.
They would rather leave them empty than give
Yeah.
them a bargain and fill those
Yeah.
seats. Yeah.
So,
And I said, no, I guess I'll suffer for 7 or 8 hours.
yeah. A back of it. Oh,
Yeah.
Can't get your foot in there, George.
look at Whiskers.
Yeah. A little too tiny. Well, I think they're only. Jenna said they're a 9, and you're like a 10 or 11. Yeah. 11. So you're like Cinderella.
Yeah, his feet about 2 inches too long there. Man,
Lucky it's only a short walk.
yeah.
How come some of these folks are sticking up?
Okay, back to Jenna's to check out the casserole. Howling dogs. I don't know, where'd the cat go? Hope she's not in that motorhome. It sure smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Man. Okay. Got another 10 or 15 minutes, you think? What does it say? It doesn't say.
I don't think they timed it.
Yeah, that's okay. I think it's almost there. The Griswold's going up to Trey's bedroom upstairs. Oh well. Guess I'll go too.
Yeah.
Medium, Tony's medium.
When he has friends over, it's cute to walk up here and they're all
See 'em all.
lined up.
Yeah, there's plenty of them for them.
Yeah. Some of the stuff that we couldn't. Well,
And that's
the auctioneer wasn't going to give us anything for it, so
Yeah.
what that looks like, but that to have that extra space.
came from our gym.
I don't like to touch it when
that's
it's on the
okay.
wall there. I mean, you know, you could go.
Trey playing his game.
That's a big room.
Time to get up, Trey.
Just more to clean. You think you'll use it, but you won't. And then this is a nice.
Nice one up here.
Trey's bathroom.
Trey's got a private floor up here. This whole floor is his.
Yeah, fixtures.
Yeah. Jenna's bedroom.
It's really just a guest room.
It's a guest room, but that's where the puppies stay during the day.
You should see the dogs if they come
In their kennels.
and you get a treat. They run to their cage. You don't have to
Look
say
at 'em.
anything. You show them that treat.
That's the only thing they're trained
The only thing they're trained at, when they come in from outside, they run straight to their cages. And they'll sit in there waiting on their dog treats. Well trained for that one.
Yeah, they touch it again if we no, I think there is.
You got your coffee, babe?
I do.
What time did it? Okay.
Man. Man, look at that. So what's in this casserole?
Pork sausage, hash browns, cheese. Huh?
We had onions in there.
Oh, we put onions in.
I thought you said hummus. I was like,
Oh no. There was hummus. Did you bring
Okay.
that from your refrigerator for Kathy?
No.
Another one from Cheryl.
Cheryl, the hummus.
Like a spicy.
You won't eat hummus with veggies?
I don't think so. I'll
Well,
try
maybe
it.
you'll have to come over and
George, you hungry?
crackers, good.
Okay, come on, let's start.
Time to start.
Are
You got to go eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, somebody go ahead and start the line.
Oh, where are we gonna put that in?
Oh, we need a thing. Or would you rather have it slotted? So if there's any juice, it falls through? Guess so.
Man, that thing's still a bubbling.
I know it.
It looks good.
She has,
She must put a lot of butter in it too. All right. Time to eat.
Mom's cutting it.
Good, Mom.
How's it coming? How's it coming?
Saying will never be the same.
What won't?
That saying, Isaac.
I know. Not,
Scared Kat to death that one time. She went out to walk the dog at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the man was across the street. She didn't know it was our paper boy. And he hollers out the window, "Isaac coming!" And she ran back in the house because she didn't know who it was.
wasn't until he gunned it and whipped in the around the corner in the driveway and backed up. And I'm like standing in the middle of that parkway with Dutchess, and all of a sudden, you know, he's yelling, "Isaac coming!" You know, and I'm like,
You're like, who is he?
She didn't know it was a paper boy man.
He probably thought I was nuts. I mean, I think I made it right beside the red door. And I'm just standing there, like, with it locked, like, scared to death. What's this man gonna do? And then,
George is not messing around.
sorry, right? He's trying to
So now the saying, "Eyes are coming," has a special meaning to us.
Man, I guess some people get up at 4 to get their paper.
I don't know.
Realize it was.